What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of What Are They Cooking? The series where we showcase the wackiest ideas in the Edison Format community. As always, if you're a member of the audience and you have a cool replay you want to see featured on one of these, you can go to the Discord, link in the description, and share it in the Edison Format Replays channel. Starting off today, we have, what is it? It's like Floodgateless PacMan. It's like Magic Planter PacMan. I don't know exactly how to explain it. But, yeah, we're playing, like, Limit Reverse, and we're playing all the little flippity-floppity guys, and then we're playing Magic Planters and, presumably Fiendish Chains and stuff like that. So the opponent is playing Frogs. They're playing one of these, like, hand-rippy builds with Thestalos and Owie. I never really liked those builds, because I feel like Frogs really need their cards to, like, interact with stuff on the field, since the main way you lose is your opponent just, like, summons a bunch of dudes and out-tempos you. So we're going to go for Gale here, run over the Thestalos. Very nice. The Fiendish Chain can stop this Caius too, which is also nice. Just basically like almost a pulling the rug here, but not quite. But we get to draw two now. Of course, the Magic Planter just turning into a whack Destiny draw here for us. We now find our first flip monster guy, which is going to be the Golem Sentry. So this guy bounces stuff. Of course, I think we're probably playing Lakuta in here. And then, I don't know if we're playing... We got to be playing some of the guys that pop stuff, right? I think, presumably. So the opponent is now going for a very ambitious play, trying to Black Rose the field, I guess. But the Fiendish Chain, man. I don't know, we could have just waited one turn and set the Phoenix Wing Windblast. Now we're going to find the Lakuta and the Swarm of Locusts. So we are playing some of the guys that pop cards. Locusts is the one that destroys spell traps. Phoenix Wing going to be used on the Golem Sentry. This Frog guy is just... so negative, because this still just gets run over. Okay, never mind. They're scooping it up. It makes sense to scoop in that position. The game is pretty much lost. We found out we're also playing zombie cards in here. We saw a Goblin Zombie. So now it looks like we're going for a turn 1-for-1 substitute. Play into double dupe. Okay, we're just going to set Locust, set D-Prison, but... yeah, it's not so great in this situation. Our guy just gets Caiused. Okay, we could set Golem Sentry, try to start outing these maybe. Owie's definitely going to take that Caius out of our hand, but we can just bounce one, flip it, set the Lakuta. They're going to Caius the new one. Special, the swap, put the Caius back, try to run into... yeah, that's just going to get walled, obviously. We brought in all our Dynas, it looks like, which is pretty good against Frogs, obviously. We're going to bounce the guy. We can just flip this back down, maybe summon a Dyna. Looks like we're not going to play around Mirror Force, but... it's fine, because it's not Mirror Force. The Dyna gets Phoenix Winged, and we're going to... we just leave the Golem Sentry up, and, yeah, it gets run over. Why didn't we flip it back to... oh, did we attack with it? I don't know. But they're just going to rise our back row, swap Frog, put it back. Okay, we summon out Fossil Dyna, but it's just going to eat a Caius, and I think the Mirror Force is going to have to be used at this point here. We draw into another Dyna. The Dynas just keep on coming, but they just keep having outs. They got the Phoenix Wing Windblast. We're going to set. Dust Tornado set. We Dust Tornado now. Now we got to be going for that Phoenix Wing. Bouncing the what? Huh? What was that Phoenix Wing usage? Okay, we're just going to... never mind. We have Solix. It's all good, but our guy just gets popped by a Swarm of Scarabs now. We're going to immediately Gores. And then we're going to summon out... Gale, have the guy go into Mistworm, bounce everything. Okay, so they're back out to being on nothing. No, wait, they just bounced the one guy. They leave the Gores there because it's small and it's just going to get run over. Understandable. And then they set the Golem Sentry. Unfortunately, Ryza just clears all of this. Tough luck for us. We're getting Monarch trained a little bit here. They're going to run it into our Goblin Zombie. Now we grab Plague Spreader. This Limit Reverse could be pretty good. We're going to use it to bring back the Sangan. A nice little +1 there. Unfortunately, we need to get something going here. And this hand just ain't it. I don't know why they didn't summon Thestalos, actually, but presumably that's getting summoned at some point here. There it is. Thestalos gonna rip, and then hit over our guy. Hit direct. We gotta find something here. We find Swarm of Scarabs. I guess we can make... what do we even make? Catastor? I guess that answers everything here. The Owie's gonna take out the only card in our hand, and we're just running over the Thestalos. Mask of Restrict. That's pretty good, considering they have two Solexes in their hand. Unfortunately, the Tragodia, I think, is going to pose a problem. It would if we didn't just have Swarm of Scarabs to kill it. Okay, Breaker, really good draw for the opponent. It's going to out the Mask and the Swarm of Scarabs. Deslocuta going to find us another +1, though. We're running this over, and we're going to set the Call to Haunted and the Magic Planter. Opponent has some plays. They can go Solex Caius. That's pretty good. Set Phoenix Wing Pass. We call back a Gale. The Gale is going to get spun in the draw phase. All right. So there will be no halving, but we just draw back into the Gale again with the freaking Magic Planter, man. Oh, the Gale. How many things have we Galed this game? I don't know. We're summoning Caius and we just win. How did we win this? It didn't feel like this game should have been winnable, but I don't know. It turned into a slugfest, and we managed to pull it out in the end. So this is what is this? This is like continuous trap PacMan or something. I don't know. Very cool. Next up we have Simorgh Heroes. This is kind of interesting one. That kind of looks like it was built in 2007. Actually, it's like it's got a 2007 vibe to it. I feel like we should have probably just Mali Erized them here, because now look at all these cards we're milling. We're just like risking running into the other Mali very unnecessarily, I think. Opponent's gonna Raikou, target our back row, but it is the scapegoat, presumably for the Plasma, which we're presumably playing. They're going for charge, so it looks like they are playing Machina Quick Draw. Been seeing this version of Machina actually a lot more lately. I don't know, people are just playing the Quick Draw build these days, I guess, testing it out. So we're going to lose a bunch of our tokens. We go for Rhoda. This can go for the Plasma play if we want to do that, so we could, like, banish Mali. No, we're just not using our Mali. We're dedicated to not using our Mali. I guess the issue is taking this is so bad because... Wait, what? Oh, no, it's negated because of the Plasma. Right. So, normally we would get hand ripped, but obviously Plasma is just a skill drain on legs. So, we do not have to eat the Fortress hand rip. It's like we get to Caius their Fortress, but it's free. You know? Feels pretty good. So, the opponent resolves an Avarice set to Torrential. Okay. They just Mirror Force. So, we will not be riding the Plasma the whole way to victory here, it seems, into all these Raikous. Speaking of Raikous, our Raikou is going to go off, take out the back row. Okay, Torrential Tribute is taken care of. I guess that's pretty good. Machine Dupe. I guess we're playing Machine Dupe Cyber Valley as well. It really is like a 2007 deck, is it not? So we're going to go Gardna, hit over. I feel like we should have just kept this in our hand for card D, maybe. Or maybe just even activated card D. Or we could have just, like, dropped... We could have dropped this Simorgh, hit over. I guess the concern is just going to get Raikou'd, but I don't know. We go Minecon on the right. Very lucky. This works out quite well for us. We just take out the back row for free. We hit a Plague, so now we will finally, at long last, Plague Mali. Mali's just on the bottom of our deck, apparently. We're never punished. We're going to summon Ryza, and then we're going to go into... What did we just bounce? Did we just bounce their Raikou that we took? Okay. So now we go into Stardust. We hit over, but okay, we're going to have to Gardna Protect or something. No, wait. We just Stardust negate this now, I guess. Okay. We don't even have to Gardna. We can just let this through. It's not a big deal anymore that it's not double bonking us. So we're going to hit with the Stardust, bring out Simorgh again. That's getting you bottomless, but we just negate again, bring it back. Obviously, it's a Raikou. Another Pot of Avarice. Good draw for the opponent. We're going to put it all back and draw 2 more. What do they find? They find a Foolish Burial and a Machina Force. I mean, Force can summon out another Fortress. No, wait, they have to Foolish the Fortress? Okay, their graveyard was just fully empty off that. So they Foolish the Fortress. Try to hit in, but obviously we do have that Necro Gardna, and we can just negate this. We set Dust Shoot. Our sets are basically both fake at this point. Opponent holding onto the Dandelion, just hoping that maybe they draw a quick draw, I guess. We're hitting in for big damage. We have Return from the Different Dimension set. I don't see how they possibly win at this point. Well, they're going for this. This will work out pretty well. They can clear everything. But, of course, our FDD should just be the end of the game, I think. Yeah, there it is. Summon 15,000 billion dudes. And now it is super Omega Jover. So, tough one there. Return is just so nasty. Alright, our hand sucks this game. Okay, Rhoda's... I mean, it's still, we're just, like, bricked on all monsters here. It's not great. We're going to search Malicious. We got a Malicious, a Gardna, a Dad... This hand is just, we need to find that card destruction or a destiny draw. Opponent's Tribute Summoning Gores for just pressure here. We draw Return. That's really trash. Okay, Raikou, maybe we can mill up the 3 darks here or something. Oh my god, we milled 2 darks. Okay, we're getting close. We need one more dark. One more dark. The Gardna will do it if we can... There, we finally drew our second Mali. We're just going to drop Simorgh, activate Return from the Different Dimension. Does this win us the game? I don't know. We can get Plasma, and then we can trigger our Sangan to search something, and then maybe drop Dad. Let's see, we would have to, like... What can we do? We could summon Gardener, tribute everything but Simorgh, summon Plasma, get a Sangan search, Plasma steal the Gores or something, and then he goes to 3250, and then that's 5250, and then we drop Dad, and then we have lethal. But it would be really bad if they crowed us on 3 darks randomly. I don't think they would do that, though. No, we're just dropping it now. Then Dad takes this. Wait, did we just miss... Did we just miss lethal? Is this 7950? Am I just bad at math? I might just be bad at math. Maybe this is lethal no matter which way we do it. It could just be... Yeah, okay, never mind. This is just way over lethal. So, yeah, we saw the line there, though, which is set the Gardener, tribute everything with Simorgh, drop Dad, steal their guy with Plasma, and then you just hit with all 3. Pretty crazy, actually. Yeah. So that's Simorgh Dad Hero Return. I don't know what we're calling this, but yeah, pretty cool one. Next up, we have Needle Sealing Exodia. Why? Why would you do this? Okay. Okay, this cannot be worse than watching the Inferno Tempest gameplay from last week. The opponent playing some kind of Dark Gaia-based pile. They're playing Raviel, Lord of Phantasms. Is this just like the biggest fiend? I guess there's like that. There's got to be another 4K fiend you can play, right? There's no like 4500. No, I think that's as big as they get. So we're just playing Raviel. We're just trying to summon like a ridiculously huge Dark Gaia, I guess. So we normal summon the Marshmallow in attack mode because if he swings into the set one, it's gonna activate and then the Guardian could kill it. But we just want our wall here, man. We just want our wall. The thing is, the wall is not gonna cut it if they activate Dark Calling and just summon like an enormous Dark Gaia, which they could do. They're like really scared of our back row. As soon as I see Exodia, I'm like disrespecting all the back row, so I don't know why they're so scared, but yeah, we're activating Accumulated Fortune. So Emissary of the Afterlife, we were pretty sure this is in here, obviously, because of the Needle Sealing. It's just like a Sangan for Exodia pieces, or for any little normal monster guy, I guess. So we're going to set everything. They officially can Needle Sealing us now. See, watch it. Now he'll disrespect the back row when we're actually playing into the Needle Sealing. We're just going to summon, yeah, let's just activate all our cards, summon all our Dark Guys. We don't even need to for lethal, but let's do it anyway, just so we can play into everything. And they officially scooped they scooped to the Needle Sealing, man. Oh my god. All right, tough one for the opponent in game number 1. They're going Ecall Stratos, Prisma, set. I guess it looks like a normal Dark Gaia build, pretty much. It's like combining the Hero and the Guardian stuff, which I kind of like. But then they're also just playing Raviel, Lord of Phantasms. So I don't know what the heck is going on there. We're swinging in with some big dudes. They have to Judgment the Mirror Force. We're playing D Prisons. We're playing a lot of just like random normal traps, I guess, in here. Dark Calling going to go off now. We're going to get a 5900 Dark Gaia with the power of Raviel, Lord of Phantasms. And the Needle Sealing hits them again. Dude, you're not even scooping to... You're not even actually winning with Exodia. You're just beating the opponent with Needle Sealing. They're just like... They just committed to the Needle Sealing. They didn't even learn from game 1, man. They didn't even learn. They learned nothing. They died again. That's sad. That's sad. All right, final replay we have is one more of this Necroface deck from Master of Riz. So I think we saw this one before. I don't remember if it was over... Were we over 40 cards before? I don't know if we were, but we are now. Yeah, we just like banish our whole deck with Necroface, and then we profit off of this in various ways. So we're going to go into a Bryonic here, pitching the Malicious to bounce our own Mirror Force. We will now Dad pop the set monster, banishing the Necroface. That's going to banish 5 cards from the top of the deck. The opponent's playing some kind of whack, dark Jinzo thing. We're stacking for Plague, going to Colossal Fight. This is just lethal. Okay, game 2 here, we see the Chaos End Master. This card's only in the deck because it lets you grab Golden Homunculus, which is like a Grenmaju type thing, but it's a tribute monster that is an appropriate target for Chaos End Master. We're going to trade pretty nicely here with the Alchemist into the Machina Gear frame, getting a little bit of a +1 there. Opponent's hitting in with the Krebon's Gold Sarking for Future Fusion, which is like the main thing that their deck does. We're now going to see what the heck Reinforced Truth is even getting, and apparently the target is Tore Apart, so just a level 2 Warrior Dark Tuner, basically. We summon out Gardna, and then realize we can't Synchro because Tore Apart is only to make Warrior Synchros. So I think we just, that might have been a little bit of an oopsie there. Opponent going to Brionac, bounces our Gardna and their own Call of the Haunted. They now go for emergency teleport. Follow it up with a Synchro play and a Dark Arm Dragon, popping our card. Pitch to bring back Fortress, which is... Was this even game? Were we at... Okay, it was 78. And this does what? 50... Oh, this was just a clean 8,000, actually. Okay. But not going to be enough, of course, because we have that Gore. It's very crucial. Going to let us clap back here. And this is looking like a total disaster for the opponent. We can crash, drop Dad. I don't know why we didn't Typhoon. Oh, we just knew its call. That's right. There's no reason to Typhoon. Because we can just, let's pop everything with the Dark Arm Dragon. Set 2, they bring back with the call, get the Future Fusion. We Typhoon the call immediately. I feel like maybe we should have popped this. I don't know. Having the Garden is strong too. The thing is, like, they have this Future Fusion now, but they, like, can't, they can't do anything with it because all it does is just summon some Jinzos, right? And the Dark Arm is just walling everything. So we're going to go for Brain Control here. Hit in, attack, and then Tribute set the Mali over the Fortress. And the opponent needs to draw something, and they just do not. They just do not. We go Card Trooper, we mill more Darks, pitch or banish the Mali, hit the set monster, and then try to attack for game, and that's going to work out. Everyone's OTKing with Dark Arm Dragon. All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. As always, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought in the comments section. I'll see you in the next one.